Hi, everyone. How's your day so far? Good? Great. Okay, let's get to the work then. Last week, we learned the seventh chords, right? We had the dominant seven, and we had major seven, and minor seven. We covered those three last week, right? Okay, how do you do major seven? Okay, let's start with the dominant seven first, right? We have 1, 2, 3. No, this triad. And it has to be, this is the major triad, right? Major triad. And the seventh note from here to here is minor 7. Okay? Now, for major 7, now there are 3 notes. That's in major mode. It's a major triad, and from bottom to the top, the 7th note that's major 7. Okay, so dominant 7 and major 7. The difference is the 7th note. Okay, and what about minor? Minor 7. We have 3 notes. It has to be minor triad. Okay, and from the root to the top, the 7th note has to be, it's a minor 7. Okay, so everything is minor. Minor triad plus minor 7. Okay, and today you're going to learn 2 more, which is diminished 7. They're full diminished, and there's a half diminished. Okay, all right, so here we go. Now we do half diminished 7, and we have full diminished 7. Okay, first we're gonna do full diminished 7. We already learned this before, right? Okay, now this is diminished triad, right? Okay, and bottom to the top is diminished 7. Okay, now half diminished 7th this is diminished triad, just like the full diminished, right? But from bottom to the top, it's not diminished 7, but it's a minor 7. Got it? Okay, so today we're gonna cover these 2. All right, let's go to the page 51. Okay, now we'll go ahead and approach from the major key. Okay, now we have B flat. Shall we draw it here? B flat, diminished 7, right? Okay, now if it is major, now what do you have in the key of B flat major? We have B flat and E flat, right? Okay, so we gotta, this is major 7. Okay, how do you make it to the minor 7? I mean the diminished 7. You lower the 3rd and you lower the 5th, right? Okay, all right, good. And from B flat to A, now the bottom to the top has to be the minor 7, right? So how do you do that? No, are we doing a half? No, wait a minute. We are doing full diminished 7 chord. Yes. From D flat to C has to be the diminished 7, not minor 7, because this is full diminished. Okay? How do you do it? You just simply lower the top. And one more. Okay? So let me go ahead and explain this to you again slowly. Now, this time, shall we try down here? Okay, now B flat. In the key of B flat major, you have a E flat and B flat and E flat, right? So when you do B, D, F, and A, this is B flat major 7, right? Okay, now how do you make it to the diminished? Lower the 3rd, lower the 5th, okay? And lower the top 2 times because that's a diminished mode. Got it? So this is it. Okay? Now we're going to switch this to the first inversion. So this time D flat is going to be on the bottom, and there's F flat, and there's double flat on the side because that's a 7th, right? And we have a B flat. Oh, so many flats. Okay. Next one. Second inversion, which is F flat, and A flat is going to be on the side, and we have a B flat and D flat. Okay. All right. And the third inversion, which is going to be A double flat, and there's a B flat, D flat, and F flat. Okay. All right, good. Let's try A diminished 7. Now, we have A, C, E, and G. Okay, we're going to approach from major, okay? All right, in the key of A major, we have F, C, G sharp, right? So when you have C sharp and G sharp, this is major 7, right? Okay. Now you want the diminished 7. So how do you do it? You wanna, here we go. You want to lower this so it becomes C natural, and you lower the 5th, which becomes E flat. Okay, and you have to lower this twice. So when you lower the sharp, it's gonna be natural, and when you lower it again, it's gonna be G flat. Got it? Okay, good. You got it. All right, now let's do the first inversion. C, E flat, and G flat, and A flat is on the top. No, A natural is on the top. Okay, only E flat and G flat. Okay, now second inversion. Let's go ahead and bring them down here. So E flat is going to be on the bottom now, and there's a G flat, A natural, and C natural. Okay, now third inversion. G flat, which is the 7th note, is on the side, and we have A, C, and E flat. Got it? Good. All right, now let's try this now. F sharp diminished 7. Okay, now here we go. F, A, C, E. If it is F sharp major, then you have 6 sharps, right? Everything except B sharp. So you go F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. This is F sharp major 7. Okay, but you don't want to do this, right? You want to do diminish. So how do you do it? Now, you want to lower the 3rd, so which is A natural. And you want to lower the 5th, which is C natural, and you want to lower the 7th note twice. So it's going to be E flat, right? And you want to erase this. Okay, all right, here we go. First inversion. A, C, E flat, and F sharp. Okay, second inversion. C, E flat, F sharp, and we have A on the top. Third inversion, E flat is on the bottom and it's on the side, F sharp, A, and C. Got it? Okay, now we'll do E diminished. Okay, so we have E, G, B, and D. Now, if it's E major, what do you have? F, C, G, D sharp, right? So you should have G sharp and D sharp. But let's make it to the diminished, full diminished. So you have C, G natural, and B flat, right? And not the D sharp, but D what? Flat, because you have to lower it twice. Okay, and erase this. All right, now switch that to the first inversion. So G is going to be on the bottom, and there's a B flat and D flat on the side, and E on the top. Okay, now second inversion. B flat is on the bottom, then there's a D flat, E natural, and G natural. And the last one. D flat is going to be on the side and on the bottom, and we have E, G, and B flat. Okay? All right, got it. Great. Let's go on. Can we do number 7 now? Okay. Now label each of the following 7th chords with its root, quality, and figured base. Now, here we go. We have, you know what? We didn't do half diminished. We skipped this. Why don't we go to the page 50 now? See how we skipped number 5. Okay, go to the page 50. We didn't do number 5. This is page 50, half diminished. Now, what's half diminished? We got to have a diminished triad plus minor 7 from the root to the 7th. Okay? Half diminished. 7 chord. We got to do this. How silly of me. Okay, number 5. Notate the following half diminished 7 chords and their inversions. Okay, here we go. G half diminished. So this is how you draw a G. Okay, and this is, do you see a little slash there? Okay, if there's just circle, that's full diminished. But when you go like this, that's a half diminished. 7. Okay, here we go. In the key of, here, G. G, B, D, F. Draw the 4 notes first and figure it out. In the key of G major, what do you have? We have F sharp, right? So we should have F sharp like this. Okay, but first, now what you need to do is you gotta make this, right? The first 3 to the diminished. So how do you do it? Lower the 3rd, lower the 5th, okay? And you have to have the minor 7 from bottom to the top, right? So you gotta cancel it. So there's no F sharp, okay? So again, it's gonna be G, B flat, D flat, and F natural, okay? Got it? Okay, now you got it. All right, now first inversion, there's a B flat, D flat, F natural, and G is on the top. Second inversion, D flat is on the bottom, and F to the side, G natural, and B flat. Okay, that's half diminished. And the third inversion, F is going to be on the side, and we have G, B flat, and D flat. Okay. Good. All right. Let's try E flat half diminished 7. E flat half diminished 7. Okay. So what do we do? Now write E, G, B, D first. Okay. And figure it out. In the key of E flat major, what do you have? We have B, E, and A flat, right? So when you do this is major. Look, this is major. 7. Now, let's make it to the diminished 7 then. Lower the 3rd and lower the 5th again, okay? And lower the top. Okay, so there's a E flat, G flat, B double flat, and D flat. Okay? Diminished triad plus minor 7. Okay, now when you draw that again, it's E flat, G flat, B double flat, and D flat. Got it? Okay. How about first inversion? Oh, I don't like this D. Okay, here. G flat is on the bottom, and we have B double flat, and we have D flat on the side because that's the 7th, and we have E flat on the top. Okay, all right, now second inversion. Now this time B flat is going to be on the bottom, and there's a D flat, E flat, and G flat. Did I miss anything? B double flat. This is B double flat. Oh, so many flats. Okay, how about the third inversion? Now this time D flat is going to be on the side. Okay, and E flat, G flat, and B double flat. Got it? Okay. All right, let's try a half diminished seventh. Okay, so there's A, C, E, G. If it is A major, you have F, C, G sharp, right? So you have F, C, G sharp like this. Okay, now can you make it to the diminished? Try it first. So you have A and C natural. There's an E flat, right? And it has to be the minor 7. So you lower the 7th, which is G natural. Okay, so this is A half diminished 7. Okay, how about first inversion? C, E flat, G, and there's A. Second inversion. Now let's bring them down here. E flat is going to be on the bottom now. And there's a G, A, and C. Okay, third inversion. G is going to be on the side and on the bottom. And there's A, C, and E flat. Okay, good. And that's the last one. Now this is C half diminished. So we have C, shall we start from here? Yeah, C, E, G, B, right? Now, this is C major 7 because in the key of C major, no sharps, no flats. Okay, now how about diminished first? So lower the third and lower the fifth. And now you have to lower the top two, right? Yeah, so there's E flat, G flat, and B flat. Okay, now first inversion. E flat, G flat, B flat on the side, and C natural on the top. Okay, second inversion. G flat, B flat, C natural, and E flat on the top. And the last one, we have B flat on the side, and we have C and E flat, and G flat. Yay, we got it. That's half diminished. Okay, all right. So what's the difference between full diminished and half diminished? Okay, full diminished is diminished triad plus diminished 7. Half diminished is diminished triad plus minor 7. Okay, now difference between dominant 7 and major 7 is dominant, it's major triad with a minor 7. Major 7 is major triad with major 7. Okay, what about minor 7? This is really easy. Everything's minor. Minor triad with minor 7. Got it? Okay, let's go to page 51 and do number 7 now. Okay, now let's have this now. Look, you already can tell this is not in the root position, right? Okay, now when you have this together like this, okay, and it's on the top, the root is on the top, that's a first inversion, right? So it's 6, 5, and the root is E, right? Now, when you put them in the simplest form, it's going to be E, G sharp, B, and D sharp, right? You know, in the key of E major, you already have, now in the key of E major, you have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp, right? Yeah. So there's G sharp and there's D sharp. Isn't that major? Yes, it is. It's a E major 6/5. Okay, how about next one? Now, again, it's 6/5. How can you tell? Because the root is on the top, right? So it's 6/5. And this is F something, right? When you put them in the simplest form, it's going to be F, A flat, C, and E flat. Okay? As you know, in the key of F major, you have B flat only, right? But the third one is lowered. Okay? That's minor, right? So this is minor. And the seventh is lowered. When you lower when you have the minor triad plus the minor 7 from the bottom to the top, what do you call it? It's a minor. Minor 6/5. First inversion. Okay? How about this? We have this as a root, right? Isn't that C? Yeah, it is C. In the simplest form, it's going to be C, E flat, G flat, and B double flat. Right? Okay. Then you got to figure it out. Now, is this the first inversion or second inversion? It is second inversion. Why is that? Because G flat is on the bottom, right? Yeah, it's the second inversion. So number for second inversion is 4/3. Now you gotta know whether it's a major 7, dominant 7, or half diminished or diminished or minor, right? Here we go. What do we have here? C, E flat, G flat. That's a diminished, right? And from C to B double flat, it's lowered twice. So it's a full diminished. Okay, so it's a C diminished 4/3. Okay. Now we have A, C sharp, E, and G. Now where's the root? It's down here. Okay, so it's A something. In the key of A major, what do you have? We have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, right? Yeah? But do you see a G sharp? No, it's lowered, right? So from here to here is minor 7. Then what do you call it? It's dominant. It's A dominant 7 in root position. Okay, next one. Where's the root? See, there's close together. The note with two notes with close together. See, D is it. D is the root. Okay, when you put that in the simplest form, it's going to be D, F, A flat, and C, right? Now, try the bottom 3. D, F, A flat. In the key of D major, as you know, you have F sharp and C sharp, right? Yeah, but F sharp is gone, it's lowered, and the fifth is lower, so it's diminished, isn't it? Yeah, diminished triad. From D to C, is that a diminished or is that minor? It is minor. Then is that a full diminished or half diminished? It's half diminished. Okay, so diminished. How shall we do this? No, that's not. Okay. If it's a half diminished, this is what you do. You cut it. Okay, 7. If it's full diminished, just a little circle. All right, let's try this now. We have C sharp. This is the in root position, okay? And you know, this is the root, so this is C sharp. What do you have in the key of C sharp major? Everything, all the sharps. So you should have, now you gotta have C sharp, E sharp, G sharp, B sharp, right? But look, what's lowered? E is lowered, and the top is lowered. The 7th is lowered. Now from here to here is minor. Try it, right? And from bottom to the top is minor 7. If you have minor triad and minor 7, what do you call it? It's a minor 7. Okay, good. Do you get it? Now it's kind of a little confusing, huh? Okay, let's try some more. Now here, we have this. And where is the root? Right there, right? Okay, that's A. And which inversion is it? A, C, E, G. When you put them in the simplest form, it's going to be A, C, E, and G, right? And G is on the bottom. Then what's that? It's 2. That's a third inversion. Okay? Now, you tell me from A, C, E. Is that a major or minor? It is minor, isn't it? Because in the key of A major, there's C sharp. Okay? So this is minor. And from A to G, is that a minor or is it diminished? It is minor, right? Yeah? So you have a minor and minor. What do you call it? Minor. A minor 2. Okay. Now we have C, E, G, B. Okay, C, E, G, B. C is the root, and this is the 7th chord in root position, right? In the key of C major, there's no sharps, no flats, right? So there's C, E, G, B. Isn't the major 7? Yes. Good. All right, now where's the root? It's up here, which is B flat. Okay? All right. And when you put them in order, it's B flat, D flat, F natural, and A flat, right? A flat is on the bottom. So it's a third inversion. What's the base symbol? What's the figure base? It's 2. All right, now tell me. B flat, D flat, F, right there. Is that a major or minor? In the key of B flat major, you have a B flat and E flat, right? You don't have D flat. It's minor, right? And from B flat to A flat. In the key of B flat major, you have A natural, but it's lowered. So that's minor 7. Minor and minor. What do you call it? Minor. Yes. B flat minor 2. Get it? Okay. Now here, where's the root? E. When you put them in the simplest form, it's going to be E, G, B flat, and D flat. Okay? All right. Now tell me, what inversion is that then? B flat is on the top. On the bottom. Then it's 4, 3. The second inversion. Now what do you have in the key of E major? What do we have? F, C, G, D sharp, right? Okay. But look at this. G sharp is lowered, right? And that is supposed to be a B in the key of E major, but 5th is lowered. Okay. And look at this. Now you're supposed to have a D sharp, but it's lowered twice. Now it's a D flat. Then what do you call it? Full diminished. Yeah, it's a E diminished. 4, 3. Got it? Okay, so you gotta think in steps. Okay, let's try this now. Where's the root? It's a G. Which inversion? Same as this, right? 4, 3. Now, when you draw them in the simplest form, it's going to be G, B flat, D flat, and F flat. Okay? Now, in the key of G major, what do we have? Only F sharp. Okay? But look at this. It's lowered twice, right? It's diminished. Can't you tell? It's full diminished. Yeah. But then you try the bottom 3. F, A flat. No, G, B flat, D flat. In the key of G major, there's no B flat and no D flat. 3rd and 5th are lowered. So this is full diminished. This is diminished. Try it. Plus G2 F flat is diminished 7. So answer is G diminished 4, 3. Okay? All right, can we do just one more? Now what do we have? D flat. It's in root position. So it's number 7. And what do you have in the key of D flat major? We have B, E, A, D, G flat, right? Okay, let's see. Do we have A flat? Yes. And we have C natural, and we have F natural. So this is D major 7 because it belongs in the key of D flat major. Okay. All right, so much for it. Now we're going to stop here and we're going to do more next week then. Okay? Great. All right, bye-bye. See you soon.